Hello, I'm Pamela Nichols, Vice President of NAMI San Diego and Imperial County's Board of Directors, and co-chair for the 18th Annual NAMI San Diego and Imperial County's Color Ball and Inspiration Awards. I want to thank you for joining us this evening. This year's virtual Color Ball is a vital fundraising for special event, contributing to the success of the work of NAMI staff and volunteers in both San Diego and Imperial Counties. Every day, NAMI San Diego and Imperial Counties support people with mental illness and their families. We educate people about mental illness with the hopes of making the stigma around mental illness as extinct as the dinosaurs, and we advocate for more research and improved systems of mental health service across the nation. Later in the program, we will honor some very special folks for their positive impact on our community. In the meantime, I want to express my appreciation to everyone at San Diego, NAMI, and Imperial County for their work. First of all, thank you to the frontline employees who never stop serving those in need during some of the most challenging days of the coronavirus pandemic. We appreciate you. I also want to take a moment to say thank you to the many employees and volunteers who are behind the scenes making sure the organization, vital human resources, payroll, accounting, and information technology continue to be met. I'm grateful for your commitment and to our mission. Now please sit back, relax, and enjoy this year's Color Ball.
Hola, mi nombre es Juliana Gallego Rodríguez y yo soy miembro de la Junta Directiva de NAMI San Diego y el Condado Imperial. Quiero agradecerle por unirse con nosotros esta noche. Nuestra gala virtual de color de este año es un evento especial de recaudación de fondos que contribuye al éxito del trabajo de empleados y voluntarios de NAMI en los condados de San Diego e Imperial. Todos los días, NAMI San Diego e Imperial apoyan a las personas que se enfrentan con retos mentales y también a sus familias. Educan a las personas sobre las condiciones mentales con la esperanza de hacer el estigma alrededor de la enfermedad mental tan extinto como los dinosaurios. Y apoya los servicios de más investigaciones a lo largo de la nación. Más tarde en el programa, honraremos a algunas personas muy especiales por su impacto positivo en nuestra comunidad. Pero en este momento, quiero expresar mi aprecio y gratitud a todos en NAMI San Diego e Imperial por su trabajo. En primer lugar, gracias a los empleados que nunca dejaron de servir a los necesitados durante algunos de los días más desafiantes durante la pandemia del coronavirus. En verdad, los apreciamos a ustedes y a todo su trabajo. También quiero tomarme un momento para agradecerle a los tantos empleados y voluntarios que trabajan diligentemente detrás de las escenas, asegurándose que tengamos los servicios vitales de la organización, así como recursos humanos, las necesidades de contabilidad y la continuación de la información tecnológica. Todos los que estamos en la mesa directiva de NAMI San Diego y el Condado Imperial, estamos agradecidos por su compromiso con nuestra misión. Ahora les pido a todos ustedes que están en casa a que se sienten, se relajen y disfruten de los premios de inspiración de la Gala de Color de este año 2021. Bienvenidos.
Thank you, Pamela. Thank you, Juliana. Hello, my name is Carlo Cicchetto, News 8 anchor and Master of Ceremonies for this year's Color Ball and Inspiration Awards. I'm so glad you could join us for this evening's virtual special event, made possible in part by the generous support of Platinum Ball sponsors, Aetna Better Health of California and Neurocrine Biosciences. Now, I'd like to welcome my co-host and the CEO of NAMI San Diego and Imperial Counties, Catherine Acario. Catherine, good to see you.
Nice to see you again, Carlo. Hello, Carlo, and welcome to everybody watching. At NAMI San Diego and Imperial Counties, our mission is to support people with mental illness and their families, educate people about mental health concerns with the goal of reducing stigma, and to advocate for more research and greater access to mental health services across the country. Before the pandemic, 1 in 5 people reporting having a mental health condition. But in the last year, 1 in 3 people in our community reports experiencing increased anxiety or depression. Here's a message from Annette Earhart, Family Program Manager at NAMI SDIC.
Hi, and thank you for watching the Color Ball. My name is Annette Earhart, and I'm the Family Programs Manager for NAMI San Diego. 11 years ago, my family was in crisis, and I didn't know where to go or who to turn to. And then I found NAMI. Don't be alone in your journey. You too can find NAMI. Go to our website, namisandiego.org. Look for support groups. Our family-to-family classes are coming soon. And please remember, we hold our loved ones' hope until they're able to hope for themselves. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the program.
Thank you, Annette. In addition to visiting the NAMI San Diego website, if you'd like to learn more about resources available from NAMI SDIC, you can also call the helpline. That number is 800-523-5933. Support from generous Colorball sponsors is essential for NAMI San Diego and Imperial Counties to offer the free, top-rated mental health programs and resources at the heart of our threefold mission. That's why we'd like to thank this year's Gold Ball sponsors: Community Health Group, Molina Healthcare, and Rady Children's Hospital, as well as our silver sponsors, Alvarado Parkway Institute, Grossmont Healthcare District, and Optum and United Healthcare. Your contribution to this year's Colorball makes a difference in the lives of so many people.
Finally, we'd like to say thank you to the Bronze Ball sponsors to this year's event: Community Research Foundation, HealthNet, Sharp Mesa Vista Hospital, and Snap and Associates Insurance Services, as well as the virtual sponsors contributing to the success of this year's Colorball: Alpine Special Treatment Center, Allergan, and a BV Company, and the Charles and Barbara Missler Crew Charitable Fund. One of the things we take pride in at NAMI San Diego and Imperial Counties is working collaboratively with a wide range of partners as we strive to make the stigma around mental illness extinct. We also work to promote good mental health in our community. That's a goal we share with our friends at Rady Children's Hospital, a Gold Ball sponsor of the Colorball.
I'm Dr. Ann Bird, a child and adolescent psychiatrist at Rady Children's Hospital, San Diego. At Rady Children's, we see firsthand how the youth mental health crisis is impacting the kids in our community and across our nation. Between 2011 and 2020, visits to our emergency room for mental and behavioral health needs have increased over 1,700%. That's a staggering increase. And since the onset of the pandemic, these mental health emergency visits have increased even more. At Rady Children's, we're working diligently to address children's mental health alongside their physical health. We do this through early identification and prevention methods such as mental health screenings to pick up depression and anxiety sooner, to provide children with care early on before those mild symptoms become more severe, more impairing, and can evolve into suicidal thoughts. We want you to know that you are not alone and that we are here to help. Rady Children's is proud to be a sponsor of the NAMI San Diego and Imperial Counties Colorball to help end the stigma around mental health and suicide. In addition to the Colorball, Rady Children's has partnered with NAMI to conduct depression screenings of high school athletes in the San Diego section of the California Interscholastic Federation. We are also collaborating with NAMI to address employee mental health concerns. Nationally, around 50% of patients who die by suicide were seen by their primary care provider within 30 days of their death, and 20% saw their primary care provider within 24 hours of dying from suicide. At Rady Children's, we have implemented a new model called Primary Care Mental Health Integration. This program allows kids to access therapy and primary care in the same place and on the same day, and our team of integrated healthcare professionals collaborate and together promote physical health and mental wellness. Suicide is the second leading cause of death in teenagers, so we know that this is an urgent matter. At Rady Children's, we have comprehensive mental health programs to address needs at all levels, including a behavioral health urgent care and our Copley Psychiatric Emergency Department. Rady Children's goal, in collaboration with NAMI San Diego, is to put an end to the mental health crisis and provide our community with the care that they need in order to heal. Please visit our website to explore more about our mental health initiative. Thank you.
Thank you, Rady Children's Hospital. Catherine, I know there's always so much going on at NAMI SDIC. When we spoke in the spring, we highlighted several valuable resources, including the helpline, answering phone calls Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. We have online educational meetings held regularly throughout the month, free online support groups, as well as the Connection to Community Downtown Clubhouse, focused on offering services to those who are homeless and who have mental illness. Can you share with me some of the new things that are happening at NAMI since we last spoke?
Absolutely. A lot of great things going on. Well, Carlo, for starters, just in the last month, we've added 2 new clubhouse programs to our service offerings. We are in the process of staffing these clubhouses, and we are so eager to welcome new members. In addition, we've taken over operation of a Peer Warm Line. This is a 7-day-a-week resource that will offer callers assistance from people who not only have lived experience with serious mental health issues, but provide guidance on where callers might turn for additional help, as well as lending a supportive and kind ear. We've expanded our Champions for Total Health Depression screenings for high schools. Athletes from our initial pilot program were only in a single high school. And now this year, we're in 5 schools in 5 different areas of the county.
Nice growth.
Finally, we offer naloxone training in the community to address the serious increase in opioid overdoses. As a result of this training, we've already documented at least 3 people who survived an accidental overdose due to the quick intervention of a trained bystander. You know, Carlo, central to our work at NAMI SDIC is fostering an intentional community supporting people living with serious mental illness. One of those people is Pluie, a professional surfer and 4-time United States surfing champion.
My name's Paul Pugliese, but everybody calls me Pluie. I live in Oceanside, California. When I was around 12, I noticed I would have these mood swings and I couldn't figure it out, so I finally went to a couple of doctors and got diagnosed with bipolar, anxiety, and depression.
Now I'm going to take you on a journey and we're going to go out in the surf. Check it out.
I've just recently started hooking up with NAMI. Josh has been somebody that I just recently met and we connected on different levels, and it's been nice to kind of talk to someone and just have the same things in common.
Surfing is the best cure for a bad mental health day. I think people that are diagnosed with mental health have a lot to offer to the world, especially their creativity.
I love everything that NAMI does, and I think that if they can incorporate and bring art into the mix, it can help out a lot. Artists from the past, a lot of them were diagnosed with a mental health or bipolar. Great minds. I found the mental health scene in San Diego bigger than I thought it was. I'd like people to know that they're not alone, that there is help, and that there's always somebody out there willing to listen.
NAMI San Diego.
Pluie, we are so glad you found NAMI SDIC, and we look forward to hearing more about your journey in the future. Now, I get to introduce the NAMI SDIC Chief Development Officer, Rick Ochaki. Rick, good to see you again.
Hi, Carlo. The dedication and hard work of all the staff and volunteers at NAMI, San Diego, and Imperial Counties is the key to the positive impact we have in the community. But it also takes money to serve the individuals and families who turn to us for support, education, and advocacy. That's why I'm asking our supporters now to consider making a contribution to NAMI San Diego and Imperial Counties. You can make a safe, secure online gift by visiting our website at www.namisandiego.org. Click on the Give tab near the top, and on the next page, please click on the green Give Today button. This will take you to the web page where you enter the amount of your gift. If you prefer, you can mail a donation check to NAMI San Diego, 5095 Murphy Canyon Road, Suite 320, San Diego, California, 92123. Please write the words Colorball on the memo line of your check or in the notes section of your online gift. And thank you in advance for your contribution. Also, thank you to all of this year's Colorball special event supporters. Now please watch this message from Gold Ball sponsor, Molina Healthcare.
Hello, I'm Abby Kathy Totten, Plan President for Molina Healthcare of California. Established in 1980, Molina Healthcare is a Long Beach-based managed care organization that provides high-quality, affordable healthcare coverage under the Medicaid and Medicare programs and through the state insurance marketplace, also known as Covered California. Molina is so proud to collaborate with NAMI San Diego to share information and support their efforts to end the stigma associated with mental illness. NAMI San Diego shares Molina's mission to improve people's health and lives. We are inspired by the phenomenal work that the team is doing with the Helpline, support groups, educational meetings, and many other incredible programs being offered throughout San Diego County. Last year, we launched the Molina Cares Accord, which reaffirmed our commitment to building stronger communities where our millions of members live and work. Molina Cares makes investments to help address existing gaps in healthcare access and delivery. On behalf of Molina, we thank NAMI San Diego for hosting the 18th annual NAMI San Diego and Imperial County Color Ball and Inspiration Awards Conference. We congratulate the awardees for their positive impact in San Diego. Thank you so much. We can't wait to see you soon.
Thank you, Molina Healthcare, and thank you to all of this year's Color Ball sponsors. Earlier, I talked about how we value collaboration in our work. Here is NAMI San Diego SDIC's program manager, Mario Rios, to tell us a bit about the PureLinks Imperial Valley program that is offered in partnership with the San Diego Regional Center.
My name is Mario Rios, program manager from PureLinks Imperial Valley. PureLinks Imperial Valley is conducted by NAMI San Diego in partnership with the San Diego Regional Center in Imperial County. Our program is funded by the Mental Health Services Act in partnership with the Department of Developmental Services. Who is eligible for PureLinks? Individuals ages 12 and older who reside in Imperial Valley are served by the San Diego Regional Center and have a concurrent mental health or substance use disorder, but they're not effectively connected to the necessary behavioral treatment. PureLinks Imperial Valley has served 45 individuals and families by providing peer support, care coordination, case management, education, and support to connect them to needed services. Example, connecting clients and caregivers in ABA services, following up with clients and family members and engagement to connecting to ABA services, and holding them accountable throughout the process. In addition, conducting outreach activities throughout Imperial Valley to educate partner agencies about PureLinks services.
Hello, my name is Erica Salcuni, and I'm a member of the NAMI San Diego and Imperial Counties Board of Directors, as well as co-chair for this year's Color Ball and Inspiration Awards. And one of the interesting aspects about my board service with NAMI has been having the opportunity to learn about all the different programs and resources that the dedicated NAMI staff and volunteers are providing to help people in our community that are struggling with mental illness, as well as their families. And while a lot of NAMI's work is supported with county funding, state funding, and private grants, there are vital activities that are made possible with the generous support of donors and sponsors. And so I want to take an opportunity to provide a special thank you to our 2021 Platinum Ball sponsors, Aetna Better Health of California and Neurocrine Biosciences, whose contributions have made it possible for us to provide you with this virtual event and very real celebration in support of improved mental health services in our community. So thank you. And now, without further ado, we are going to recognize this year's Inspiration Award honorees. So these honorees are people and organizations that really go above and beyond to advocate for better mental health services in our community, educate people in our community, and really work toward the common vision we all have here, which is to make stigma extinct. And so I'm pleased to be the first this evening to say congratulations to our award winners for this year. I'm inspired, and I thank you on behalf of the whole NAMI San Diego and Imperial Counties team and board to say thank you for your work.
Thank you, Erica. Now, for the first Inspiration Award of the evening. This year's Champion of the Year is being recognized for his work demonstrating significant leadership in mental health that directly impacts those he serves. Specifically, we're recognizing Dr. Dimitri Perivoliotis, a clinical psychologist, supervisor, and program coordinator of the VA San Diego Medical Center's Psychosocial Rehabilitation and Recovery Center, who also serves as the training director of the Interprofessional Fellowship in Psychosocial Rehabilitation and Recovery-Oriented Services. Congratulations, Doctor.
Hello, NAMI. I'm incredibly honored to receive this award from you today. As you might know, I run a serious mental illness treatment program at the VA here in San Diego called the Center of Recovery Education, or CORE. Our primary mission at CORE is to help veterans envision the life that they want and to take steps toward making that vision a reality. This includes a few things like finding meaning and purpose, finding their tribe, and helping them to clear the obstacles that get in the way, like psychosis and post-traumatic stress disorder. But we can't do this alone. We really rely on our community partners like NAMI. You serve as the vital bridge to the community for our veterans. We're all so grateful for the important work that you do to support people with mental illness, including veterans and their families, and your tireless efforts in combating stigma and advocacy. I see this award really as a group award, and I'm happy to accept it on behalf of my really dedicated colleagues and trainees at CORE, who work tirelessly every day to help veterans along their journey of recovery. So thank you to them, and thank you to all of you very much. This award really energizes our efforts, and we appreciate it. Take care.
It's an honor to share this Color Ball experience with all of you. We're pleased to join today's special event as a Platinum Ball sponsor. Because NAMI San Diego and Imperial Counties is a cherished partner to Alliant International University, we're also thankful to all of you for supporting the invaluable work NAMI does in our communities. Today, we're particularly proud to celebrate a milestone in our partnership by launching the website for our joint project, The Mind Collective. It can be found at themindcollective.org. This shared initiative is dedicated to ending the stigma surrounding mental health challenges through education and empowerment. Not only is this a cause near and dear to our hearts at Alliant, but it is societally vital, mission-driven, and aligns with our university values. So we're grateful to work alongside NAMI, the community's voice on mental illness, on this groundbreaking project. We're confident that the Mind Collective will make a great impact in the year to come, so we look forward to bringing you an exciting update about this project at next year's Color Ball. Now, it is my distinct pleasure to present this year's Inspiration Award for Advocate. This year's honoree is being recognized for being deeply involved with the landscape of individuals experiencing mental illness. He has spoken out about the challenges created by language and cultural barriers, as well as substantial poverty. As Advocate of the Year, we are pleased to honor Kelly Ranasinghe. Congratulations, Kelly.
Hello everyone, my name is Kelly Ranasinghe. I'm a member of NAMI in Imperial Valley, a program of NAMI San Diego and Imperial Counties. I want to thank everyone for this wonderful Inspiration Award in the Advocate Division. It is very cute and wiggly, as you can see, and definitely wants to be held. Thank you so much to the Board of Directors as well as the staff who are putting on the Inspiration Awards this year. You guys are so great. And on behalf of all of us here in Imperial Valley, thank you so much. And remember, NAMI's motto, you are never alone.
Now we'd like to share a brief message from Gold Ball sponsor Community Health Group.
Hi everyone, my name is George Sclary and I am Community Health Group's Behavioral Health and Community Services Administrator. Community Health Group is a not-for-profit Medi-Cal and Medicare managed care plan serving consumers in San Diego since 1982. We are a local health plan, meaning we are dedicated to people who live in San Diego County. Community Health Group is especially proud of our commitment to people living with behavioral health conditions, including their loved ones. And we are proud of our partnership with NAMI San Diego and Imperial Counties. I'm the lucky recipient of the 2017 Colorball Champion of the Year Award and keep my beautiful award close to me in my office. On behalf of Community Health Group, I'd like to congratulate all of this year's Colorball awardees. And please be on the lookout for the 2022 NAMI Walk, which will be held at Liberty Station. I can't wait for all of you to meet Buddy, my 17-month-old boxer, at the next NAMI Walk planned for April 2022.
Now, we'd like to invite Platinum Ball sponsor Neurocrine Biosciences to make the next Inspiration Award presentation.
Hi, I'm Danielle Wiley, Senior Medical Science Liaison at Neurocrine Biosciences. Neurocrine Biosciences is committed to discovering and developing life-changing treatments for people with challenging and underaddressed neurological, endocrine, and psychiatric disorders. That's one reason we're excited to participate as platinum sponsors of this year's important fundraising special event benefiting the work of NAMI San Diego and Imperial Counties. We know how important the resources and services of NAMI San Diego and Imperial Counties are to so many people in the community. The Trendsetter Inspiration Award honors individuals or organizations who demonstrate leadership and thinking outside the box in their approach toward the betterment of the community around reducing the stigma of mental illness and increasing access to mental health services. This year's Trendsetter honoree provides mental health services to underserved people of color, delivered by people of color. This allows cultural and visual familiarity to their clients, resulting in more comfort and greater therapeutic efficacy. Congratulations to the Urban Restoration Counseling Center for being selected for the 2021 Trendsetter Inspiration Award.
Hello everyone, I'm Janelle King.
And I'm Chanel D. Johnson, and we're the co-founders of Urban Restoration Counseling Center, a budding mental health facility in Southeast San Diego.
We created Urban Restoration Counseling Center to help eliminate the barriers to receiving mental health services for those in underserved and underrepresented communities.
We believe that money should never be a barrier to receiving mental health services. Through our Therapy for All program, we offer 15 sessions of no-cost therapy for anyone that's ready to get their healing. It's our earnest desire that Therapy for All become the next hottest trend.
We are so very honored to have been nominated and to receive the Trendsetter Award from NAMI San Diego.
Yes.
If you'd like to learn more about Urban Restoration Counseling Center, please visit our website at www.urbanrestorationcounseling.org.
Nailed it!
Well, now we've come to the most exciting and final award of the evening. We invite our friends at Aetna Better Health of California, a Platinum Ball sponsor of this year's event, to make the presentation of the Inspiration Award for Lifetime Impact.
At Aetna Better Health of California, we bring our national experience to the local level. As part of the CVS Health family, we are proud to be members of the community, living and working here in California. We want our members and all of our families, friends, and neighbors to get the most out of life. That's why we're pleased to be a platinum sponsor of this year's Colorball. We are also pleased to honor a very special person for a lifetime of work, demonstrating significant leadership in reducing the stigma around mental illness, emphasizing the critical importance of good mental health, and working to increase access to mental health services for everyone in both San Diego and Imperial counties. This evening, Aetna Better Health of California extends our hearty congratulations to Anita Fisher on the occasion of her selection for the Lifetime Impact Inspiration Award in 2021.
Hello, everyone. Wow is all I can say. I was so honored to learn that I would be receiving the NAMI San Diego Lifetime Impact Inspiration Award, especially since it was NAMI San Diego that saved our family some 18 years ago with the Family to Family course. I immediately became associated and involved with NAMI and eventually went to work for them as the education director for 10 years. So the work for me has always been personal. It has been such a joy to serve others and to help erase the stigma associated with mental health challenges. This continues to be my work even in my so-called retirement. I do love working with other families and individuals impacted by mental health challenges. I continue to be a family-to-family teacher, a state trainer, a support group facilitator, and when anyone calls my number, I'm there to try to help them and try to make them know to never give up hope. So once again, this will be the most prestigious award that I can ever receive, coming from an organization such as NAMI San Diego. So thank you again for thinking of me.
Congratulations, Anita. You're truly deserving of recognition for your positive, lifetime impact in our community. And once again, we'd like to say congratulations to all this year's Inspiration Award honorees. In addition to Anita, Dr. Dimitri Perivoliotis, Kelly Ranasinghe, and Urban Restoration Counseling Center. Thank you to NAMI SDIC board members as well, George Scolari and Juliana Gallegos Rodriguez, as well as the Colorball Event Committee led by co-chairs Erica Scaluni and Pamela Nichols for helping bring this exciting event together. We truly appreciate you.
And thank you to graphic designer Molly Kellogg for bringing her tremendous talent to creating this year's Ball Disco Dinosaur, as well as all of her fabulous work for NAMI San Diego and Imperial Counties. Finally, thank you to all of the generous sponsors, kind supporters, and ticket buyers for this year's virtual event. You not only made this program happen, but your assistance provides vital financial resources that make it possible for the staff and volunteers of NAMI San Diego and Imperial Counties to do our work day in and day out. Have a great rest of your evening, a wonderful holiday season. And thank you for being here, Carlo.
Pleasure to be here again.